Boom. All right, cool. All right, so my agenda isn't really that big, if you saw it, so I'm just going to start rolling through the agenda real quick. If you guys have any questions about anything, feel free to ask. If not, we might have a really short team call. So we'll see what goes on. The first thing I wanted to touch on, again, real quick, was our team's YouTube channel. If you're having problems finding it, I found if you go onto YouTube and you search Team Tenacious Emerald, you'll see a great still shot of yours truly with a whiteboard. So if you click on that video, I don't know, a quarter of the way down the screen underneath the actual video itself, you'll see where you can subscribe to the Team Tenacious channel. Once you do that, in the upper left-hand corner, you can kind of drop down this list of things, and you can see all of the channels that you're subscribed to. So then you can go in there and you can just click on it, and then you'll be able to see all of the videos that we published to the team's YouTube channel. On the same note, if there are any videos that you guys want to see, remember, I need to know what those videos are, so I can make them. So right now we just have a video on Emerald, what the importance of Emerald is, and then we have the video on cycling. So I have some ideas for some other videos, but if you guys want to see something in particular, I need to know that because I can't read minds. Sorry, not a mind reader. Working on it though, working on it.
Hey, Gavin.
Yeah.
I did post a link to that YouTube channel.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Or you can follow Jeff's link to the YouTube channel too. Either one works. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about the YouTube channel. If you have ideas, please post them, and we'll create videos about them. Next thing I want to talk about just a little bit is Fall Classic. How's everybody doing with Fall Classics? Everybody just rocking right now? Fall Classic in effect. Where are we on day 8 of the month? Getting Success Club points, helping your team, rock away to some cool prizes and stuff. There isn't too much I want to really say about it. I kind of know what you guys are doing. I was actually pretty happy looking at the current SC points for our team. I think we have 6 or 7 people that actually have, some Success Club points already to start the month off, and that's always good. Like we always say, try to get your points early so you're not those last couple of days just beating yourself up trying to get Success Club points. If you can get 2 or 4 points really early in the month, you really put yourself in a good position to, get fast. So, yeah. That's all I want to really say about Fall Classic. If you guys have any questions in particular, let me know about that. You guys should be, checking up with your partner, I would say almost every day. Just talking about, how their business is going, setting goals, keeping each other accountable to the goals. You really should be using that person like a success partner. So, like I said, create your own goal. Tell your SC partner what that goal is, and then it's their job to make sure that they're keeping you accountable to that goal. And at the same time, make sure you share ideas and do things like that too, because that's what it's all about. So if you find something that's working really well, tell your partner about it so they can use it too. SC points. So what I wanted to talk about is, first of all, how do you get Success Club points? So I'm hoping everybody in this room understands how you earn Success Club points. So how many ways are there to get Success Club points? Anybody? Come on in, unmute yourself. You guys have to talk. I can't talk the whole time. If you don't come in and unmute yourself, I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna have to call you out specifically and embarrass you if you don't know the answer. Because all of you should know this, right? There's only 2 ways. You just have to give me one way. And there we go. Hey.
Psychology.
What was that?
New customer, new customer home delivery of Shakeology.
Okay, good. How many points is that worth?
1.
Okay, good. I like that. Next one, Jeff, you got it?
Challenge pack, 2 points.
Boom. Okay. Now this doesn't matter if it's a customer or a coach. Remember, you get the same amount of points either way. So, customer or coach signed up with the challenge pack's worth 2 points for you. And customer or coach signed up with Shakeology on Home Direct is worth 1 point. Just because me and Andy were, sharing some ideas recently, I'm not one to hide ideas from you, and I hope you guys are using this idea. I know I've talked about it in the past with other coaches. I promote challenge packs pretty much exclusively. I never really just promote Shakeology by itself, workout programs by itself. And why do we do that? Well, the reason that you should be promoting challenge packs is because we need to offer the best solution to people possible. And I feel like if we're only offering one or the other, we're only really giving them half the equation. That's going to give them results. So it's our job as coaches, if you didn't know this, to make sure that the people that we're helping are getting the best possible results. And in order to do this, we provide 3 things. Okay? We provide fitness or exercise. We provide health and nutrition through Shakeology and maybe even other supplements. And the third thing that we provide is support. That's the last one. Those are the 3. Those 3 equal success for people. So that's what we do. So I feel like I'm not helping people to my full capacity unless I am giving them all 3. I'm giving them 1 of the 3 or 2 of the 3. I'm not doing my job as a coach. So that's why I exclusively really promote challenge packs. So what happens when you have a person who just wants Shakeology? And that's it. Well, here's what I do. I still talk about the challenge pack. And the reason that I do this is because, remember, our cheapest challenge pack is only $140. Okay? So Shakeology is $130. So they're already committed to purchasing $130 shake. So if I'm to say, hey, for $10 more, you can get hip hop ads, or you can get Slim and Six, or sometimes we even have promotional programs like 21 Day Fix was $140 a couple months back, or you can get Slim and Six for $140. People are really apt to spend an extra $10 to get a workout program. Okay, what does that do for you? Well, the big one that it does for you is instead of getting 1 Success Club point, you now got 2. So I want to make your life easier as far as getting Success Club points go. So how do we do that? Well, instead of you having to get 5 people, 5 Shakeology customers, which is how it was back in the day, everybody, 5 Shakeology customers every month, now you only really have to get 3 people, because you just have to sell 3 challenge packs, and that's going to give you 6 points. Okay, 3 new people every month. That's less than 1 person a week that you have to help out every month to get Success Club 5. What if the person doesn't want to spend the extra $10? What do? I spend my own $10, and I still have them buy the program, and then I just take it from them. Another cool thing that you can do with this, and me and Andy were just chatting about this actually, is this is a great way for you new coaches who, you guys want to do other workout programs, so you have experience doing other workout programs. This is a perfect way to build up your library of Beachbody videos, because you're going to get this program pretty much at your price anyways, but you got to remember you're still getting a commission too. So in the case of the $140 challenge pack, even if you were to give this person $15 or $20, you have to remember that you're still making a $40 commission on that order anyways. So you're still going to make a commission even giving them money back for that program. Okay? But I mean, think about it. When we have these programs on sale, like the like the P90 right now, you're going to get P90 for $30. It's pretty cheap, or when we have T25 on sale, you get, a T25 program for $50. It's normally a $97 program for us, or $90 program for us, I should say. So, I mean, you're actually saving money going this route. You're getting a workout program. You're getting 2 Success Club points. You're earning a bigger commission. There's a lot of pluses all around the board on this one. So I just want to make sure that you guys don't just stop when somebody's like, yeah, I just want to do Shakeology, that you still offer the challenge pack. And, you know, because like I said, a lot of people are apt to spend that extra $10 and order that program, get you 2 points instead of 1. So I just want to throw that out there. Make sure you guys, you know, are aware of that. There are little, like, I don't know if you want to call them tricks, but, you know, there's things out there that you can use to make your life easier as far as getting Success Club goes. Okay? Questions?
I have a question.
Sure. Go for it.
Just as far as like a situation that happened the other day, kind of a like, what would you do? So of course it was like October 2nd. I had somebody ask me about 21 Day Fix. Are there any specials on it? So I just kind of said, you know, well, if you buy the Shakeology and that together, that's a whatever, $60 or $70 savings. And then she was like, so is there a date that I have to buy it by? And I didn't want to say yes, because I know she may also be interested in becoming a coach. So I didn't want to just like flat out lie to her and be like, yes, you have to buy it in a week. So I tried to say like, well, we have a challenge group starting in a week, you know, like that, you know, to try to kind of entice her. But otherwise, I don't know, is there anything different that you would have done in that instance?
That's a good question. Actually, I wasn't even thinking about the challenge group thing, but I actually think that was a really good idea that you said that, because I think that is something that people are like interested in doing a lot of the times, and like being in a group with other people doing the same program. You know, other than that, I mean, I'm not saying you got to go and like lie to them and be like, hey, you got to order in 2 days.
Yeah.
You know, I just kind of figure, I like to ask questions, and I like to figure out like, well, why do you want to wait? Like, what's the difference between you ordering today or you ordering 3 weeks from now? I mean, like, why do you want to put it off type of thing? Because I think I know where you're kind of going with it. And the reason that I don't like people to wait is because then they wait and then they don't do it. Whereas if I were to do something like you were saying, and like, yeah, you got to order it in 2 days to get this great price, even though it's not true, it kind of puts a little rush on them, and they're like, okay, and then you kind of get them to order. I like to kind of find out why they're waiting, or what's kind of holding them back from doing things. But I'm a big question asker. I ask tons of questions. People get sick of me asking questions. Like, why are you asking so many questions? So that's kind of what I do. But I think you did it right. I mean, I like what you're thinking. But I would just kind of, me personally, that's what I would do. Is that the best way? I don't know if it's the best way. It's just a way. There's no one way to do things, everybody. You know, there's multiple ways. So, you know, pick your favorite. Go with it.
Yeah, she also then later, she's like, well, I just don't have the money right now. And then she's like, but I am interested in being a coach, so I want to do the 21 Day Fix and see how it goes, and then maybe I'll become a coach. So, but if they sign up with the challenge pack, then that waives like the $40 fee, right?
Correct. Yes. So that's another good point. We should just talk about that briefly too. What I would do, just to kind of finish up on your question in particular, when people are talking about like, I don't have the money right now to do this, what I need you to think in your head is that they do have the money, because they really do. I mean, we know this, that they do have the money. They just don't know if they want to spend it on this right now. That's what's really going on in their head. So when people say that to me, and this is very important, I hope you guys all read GoPro, because this is a big takeaway from GoPro, is make sure that your next question is, okay, well, when are you going to be ready to do this? Because you want them to give you a date when they're ready to do it. This way you can put the person on the side. We kind of talked about this, I think, last week or the week before. You want some kind of answer from a person, or some kind of like follow-up time or something like that, so you don't have to keep coming back like every day, like, hey, you ready today? Hey, you got the money today? Hey, because then become annoying. So make them give you a time when they're going to be ready to sign up. If that's going to be next Friday or payday or whenever that is, this way you know the exact time you can follow up with them. And you don't have to worry about that person anymore. You put them in your calendar, like, I need to follow up with Jane Smith on October 24th or whatever, because they want to sign up as a coach with 21 Day Fix on this day. Boom, done. That's a future thing. You're ready to go on that. Don't worry about it anymore. Now you can spend your time looking for new people, prospecting new people, finding new coaches, finding new customers. Does that make sense? And and the big thing there is you really want to put it on them. Like, you don't want to say, okay, well, I'm going to call you on Thursday at 5. No, ask them when they want you to contact them back. This way, you're just doing exactly what they told you to do. Okay? Crap, what was I just going to talk about now? Oh, man.
Sorry.
It's all right. Get off on these tangents. Like, oh, man, we should talk about that. Something to do with challenge packs. Oh,
You were
okay.
going to talk about the coach fee.
Ah, thank you. Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
mysterious dark lady. So, yeah. So remember, with the challenge pack sign up as a coach, you get the coach fee waived. So the coach fee is included. Coaches and customers, when they sign up, they pay the same exact price for challenge packs. There is no discount like, oh, I'm signing up as a coach with a challenge pack, so I'm going to get it even cheaper than the list price. Incorrect. You're going to pay the same exact price that a customer would pay, but in that price is also the $40 coach fee that you would normally have to pay to sign up. This comes into play a lot, and this is another reason that you want to sign people up with challenge packs right away, is because when you have people that want to sign up as customers because they're not sure if they want to be coaches, if they sign up with a challenge pack and then 6 months down the road, 3 years down the road, whatever it is, they decide like, hey, I want to be a coach, they can still get that $40 coach fee waived because they ordered a challenge pack years ago. Okay, so how that works, this is how the process works. They pay the $40 to sign up as a coach. They go on the back office. Under My Business, My Forms and Documents, there's a document that's called, I don't know the exact name, but it says like coach reimbursement for challenge pack order. It's like the third document. They click on it. They fill out the information. It's super easy. The big one is, this is the date I ordered my challenge pack on. They put that in. They submit the form. Beachbody then will take the $40 and refund them in 2 to 3 business days. So they pay the $40 up front and they get it refunded. Because why does that happen? Because they already paid for the $40 as part of their challenge pack sign up. Does that make sense? Everybody good on that? Okay. Another thing that I want to cover real quick, because I think I've been running into this multiple times with people in general, is if this is a situation you're running into, okay, let's just say last month I signed a customer up with a challenge pack and I signed them up on the 15th of the month. The next month we're talking and they're like, hey, I want to be a coach. Okay, that's fantastic. I'm going to do this $40 thing just like I just talked to you about. What you need to understand is that coach is not going to become active based on their order unless they become a coach before their next Shakeology order ships out. Okay? So if you're talking to somebody about being a coach, the prime time to sign them up to be a coach would be before their next Shakeology order ships out. So I know that their next Shake order is going to go out on the 15th of this month. So I want to sign them up as a coach, I would say 3 days before that at least. So Beachbody, people can get their gears turning and get this, processed and all that kind of good stuff. Get them signed up and have them fill out the online form right away. Because then what Beachbody does is they take their customer order of Shakeology and put it onto their coach account. Then when that Shake order goes out, that customer, or that new coach, I should say, now gets their Shakeology at discount, which they want because they're a coach now. They get it at discount, and then that counts for their personal volume, which makes them active. Okay? If you sign up a person as a coach after that 15th, what probably happened is they paid the full price for their Shakeology on the 15th. Okay? Now they're a coach, but now they don't have an order until the 15th of the next month. So they won't become an active coach until the 15th of the next month after that. Are there ways around that? Sure. You can mess around with coach relations and you can tell them, hey, this person did this and they need to get their Shakeology order transferred over to their coach account and you got to do all this and they're taking Success Club points away from me and they're doing this. And believe me, you don't want to go through the headache. Ask Andy, you just did this. So you don't want to do that, okay? So the prime time is to sign them up before the next Shake order goes out. Another option, here's another one for you if you want. If you know that they're going to sign up later, have them cancel their shake order on their customer account. Okay? Just have them cancel it. Then sign them up for as a coach with a $40 fee. As soon as they get signed up, they send the online form back, blah, 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 get their $40 back. Now tell them to go onto teambeachbody.com in the store and order Shakeology on Home Direct. What does that do? Sets them up with a new Shakeology Home Direct order on their coach account. They get their coach discount. They get their 90 PV. They're now an active coach. They're good to go. Everyone's happy. Everyone's smiling. We're great. Fantastic. Does all that make sense? It's a lot of information, but it's really like with the dates, and remember, you got to have volume to be active, and you know, I just want you guys to know. So if that does come up, just make sure you're looking at dates and things like that, and trying to line everything up to the best of your ability, because it still might happen. I just want you to be aware of like why. Oh, my coach is showing as inactive. Why is that? They have a Shakeology order and all that. This is why. Okay. Cool. Everyone good? We're just rock solid tonight, as always. Okay.
I've got a question for you.
All right.
When you send out videos from the video library,
Yep.
from the homepage, from your coach page, I should say,
Yep.
to Gmail accounts,
Mm-hmm.
they don't get them. Is there some way we need to make sure that we have to play the video first, all the way through?
What do you mean they don't get that?
When
Who's
I
they?
I've sent out many.
I just sent one out today and they got it.
I didn't. If it's going to a Gmail, if for some reason they don't get it,
No, it's probably sitting in the spam folder.
Yeah, that might be in.
spam folder, they didn't have it. So I'm confused.
That
It's not-
seems very. I don't know why that wouldn't go through.
Yeah, Gavin, I've had one that's been looking for a Shakeology sample order, and both the accounts are Gmail
Mobile
accounts.
app?
And neither,
You're talking
What's
about a mobile app?
No, I'm talking about the
No,
web.
I mean, you're talking about videos. What are you talking about, Jeff?
well, I'm trying to. I use the mobile app and trying to send them a sample, and that didn't go through to a Gmail account either.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think of is they might have set up their Gmail account to be like a lot more locked down, and you know, if this is coming from unknown persons, block it or whatever. But
Have
I
you
mean,
checked like their promotions? Like, you know, when you go on your mobile, they have like promotions and you know how they have it set up like 3 different things. Could have gone in the promotions account.
Yeah, there's.
My beach probably goes into my promotions.
no, there's another option. I mean, yeah, because that's a good point actually, Rosette, that you brought that up. Like Gmail has all those weird folders and crap like that too. So, actually, mine's the same way now that I think of it. A lot of my Beachbody stuff goes into my promotions folder. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you on that one really, because I don't think everybody has that problem, and I think it's more on like a person basis. So if they like did something with their Gmail and set it up to where like it's like, oh, I'm not going to accept anything from people I don't know or something like that, I mean, then yeah, maybe you're going to have a problem with that account or that person. But other than that, I mean, I send out videos all the time to Gmails and Yahoos and whatever, and I don't ever have a problem with people getting them.
Yeah, I was just curious. It's actually from one of my accounts to the other. I didn't get it either. That's why I was curious. When I had it today, I sent 5 videos to one person who may be a coach. She's like, I didn't get anything. I'm like, uh-oh.
I mean, there's other options, obviously. I mean, you could send the links over like Facebook Messenger. You could send the links in a text message. You could. I mean, I don't know how you want to watch the videos.
But I was just curious if anyone else had problems with it too.
Yeah, I mean, I more have problems with the mobile enroller, like people not getting those. But I really have like good luck with like resending them and things like that. So, I mean, it's never been a huge problem where like I've tried to send things a couple times and people don't see them. I mean, they'll see them either the first time or the second time.
And I've had mine go into promotions or the social folder.
There you go.
I'll have them check that one then too.
Any other questions?
That was it for me.
Cool. So the last thing I guess we're going to talk about real quick is just kind of like, I wanted to talk about this because I want you guys to think about this in general. Because, I mean, we've talked about this in the past before. I'll actually share mine with you so you can kind of get an understanding of what a why is and why it's important to have one. So basically what your why is your driver, okay? Your why is what's going to make you super successful in this business or not. It really depends on how powerful your why is and how bad you want it, okay? So to give you an example, I'll just tell you what mine is real quick. It's kind of like lengthy, I think. My why has always been like future-proofing my life, okay? My why is financial freedom. Money is a big thing in life, and it affects everybody. You know, I don't care who you are, money affects you. Unfortunately, that's just the society we live in today. I never want money to be an issue or a reason that I can't do something that I want to do. That is what I want this business to give me. That's my driver. I want to be future-proofed in the future. Like, I want to be the, you know, I guess I can talk about it a little bit, but like when I have kids, because I don't have them yet, so I get to like talk to everybody else about kids. But when I have kids, I want to be the dad that can like do all the stuff with my kids. I want to be able to go to all the events. I want to drop my kids off at school, pick them up. You know, I want to be able to do all that stuff because I can. Okay, and that's what Beachbody is going to give me. That's my driving factor. So when I'm like going through every month and I'm like, man, that Success Club 10 is looking unattainable this month. I got 4 points and we're rolling into the last day and I need 10. I think about my why and why I'm doing this and why it's important to me. And I will never not get 10 points because that's my driver. That's what keeps me going. That's what pushes me forward. You need to have a why in this business. And a why that you cannot have is, I want to help people. That can't be your why, unfortunately. Okay? And do we know why that can't be your why, everybody? Do we know why? I know Andy knows because we just talked about it. Okay? The only reason that it can't be your why is because you can help people without being a Beachbody coach. Does that make sense? Okay?
They have to want to help them.
Huh? What's that?
Too. They have to want to help themselves. You can't force it on them.
This is true. So, I mean, the big one, I understand that you guys, I mean, the majority of us all want to help people, hopefully. I mean, that's a great thing that we get to do as coaches. And it's like, actually one of the rewarding parts of being a coach is like, wow, they actually pay me and I get to help people and people are getting into shape and they're like thanking me and this is awesome. And I get all this credit for them working out and doing things. It's awesome. That's a great benefit that we have, but that's not a driving factor, okay? Because like I said, you know, you could go out there and you could have got the greatest results from T25 or P90X or anything. That doesn't mean you have to be a coach to go tell people that P90X is the greatest workout program of all time. There's another reason you became a coach, okay? Because like I said, you didn't need to become a coach to tell everybody that P90X is awesome. You can just do that. So it's something else. What is it? That's what you guys need to think about. You need to figure it out. You need to like write it down on a piece of paper. And you need to figure out how important your why is to you. That's the other thing. Because if it's just like a why and it's like, yeah, it's okay, you know, it's like kind of cool, you know. If it happens, that's great. If you don't have a really powerful why, the business is just, it's not going to come together for you the way that you think it is, unfortunately. I don't want to be like a downer or anything, but I have to be real with you guys, you know, to a point too. So make sure it's something that you want so bad that you'll do anything to get it. I mean, a majority of you guys have like kids and things like that, and I imagine that you would like do anything for your kids or like anything for your family. If you have a why that you would do anything for, how powerful would that be? I mean, it's really an amazing thing if you put it at that level. So think about that write your whys down. I'd love to hear them. If you want to send them to me, that would be great, because I'd love to hear what some of you guys do this for. We all have a reason, and I'd like to know what you do it for. You know why I do it. So I hope you guys have a good reason too. That's it, though. That's all I want to say about whys. Anything else? Questions, comments in the next 4 minutes that we have? Nothing? You guys are good? Solid? Ready to go on your week?
And so everybody knows.
Yeah. So, yes, good, great, fantastic.
I didn't hear what Andy said, but I'm sure it was smart Alec.
No, I think Gavin is the man, just so everybody knows.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Yes,
wasn't
he
smart
is.
aleck at all, it was just facts. Bread and facts. Okay, well, that's all I got for you guys.
Andy, what are you wearing on your head?
Is that a monkey?
What is it on your head?
My monkey hat.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
Awesome.
that's all. You know, if you guys, like I said, remember, we're here to help you guys out. So questions or comments or whatever, just, you know, message somebody or post something, because we don't know what's going on unless you tell us. So,
Are you booking a honeymoon at a future date, or did you?
yeah, it's like 2017. I'll let you.
Aw.
I get to go on a bunch of cool Beachbody trips every year anyway, so it's kind of like, you know, like we'll be going to Nashville next year. We'll be going to Mexico already.
So,
So,
They're going to be making babies by then. They'll never have a honeymoon.
I know, I'm telling you, you gotta do it now.
thanks for your concern. Appreciate it. But nope, I'll be here. Just whenever you guys got questions, I'll be here. All right. Yeah. So I'll talk with you guys next week, Wednesday. Cool.
All right.
All right. See you guys later.